What's going on, everybody? You're listening to 91.3 FM WTSR at the College of New Jersey, and this is the weekly Smash Wrap. We bring you stories from the underground world of Smash Ultimate here at TCNJ throughout New Jersey and the world. I'm Oscar Wild Fan 69, and this is
Casey. Listen, Owen, this is an episode that is very long overdue. Probably the most long overdue episode we've had yet, because we are here with us is the most highly anticipated guest, I think, on our podcast, maybe ever. And this is a guy that has been a pillar of the Mercer County Smash community. He has been part of the Smash community longer than both of our years in the Smash community combined.
Whoa.
He has been here forever. He has hosted tournaments. He's won tournaments. He's, taken sets off of everybody. He's taken sets off of me like 20 times. Of course.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I'm talking about the Carpool King himself, EO. Welcome to the pod.
Thanks for inviting me, but I don't think I can beat James Scott, unfortunately. He's the better Bowser player.
True. Now, before we get into this episode, I have a very special activity that is just for myself, and it's completely selfish and indulgent. I got a package in the mail, and I'm going to open it live on the show.
Package ASMR, let's go.
Ooh, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
I should
What's in
not
the
turn
box?
this package around. Talks myself. I don't think the camera picked up on them.
YouTube, if you would like to know where Casey lives, you can DM me on Twitter.
At WSMR Drive Suite
Oh, this
100.
is what I got. Yeah, I got the, for my birthday, which is on Thursday, I got this for myself. I treated myself to a Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey.
Nice.
A football jersey, and it is one of Keith Tandy, number 37. He is not on the Buccaneers anymore. He was like a perennial backup for the Buccaneers, but he's my favorite. He's one of my favorite players ever, because back in 2016, when I was a spry little middle schooler just getting into football, he had this 2-game stretch where he had 2 game-winning interceptions in a row, and he became my GOAT ever since then. And even though he was like a backup his entire career, like I had to get the custom like your name, insert your name here jersey,
Right, because
so
they
I can
didn't
get
have
this,
it.
because they didn't have a
Yeah.
jersey of Keith Tandy because this is a backup. But
It's messed up.
I'm very glad to have this jersey on. I'm actually gonna put it on for the episode.
Yeah.
Let's talk about EO though. let's talk about EO. Let's get that segment out the way, man.
Enough with the boxes. Enough with the boxes.
First and
please.
foremost, happy early birthday. Your birthday's
Yeah.
on Friday, right?
It is on Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, birthdays are very close together.
Yes, the 19th.
And I think
me and Krill
Krill
Dog
Dog, yeah.
on the 18th. It's a crazy 48-hour period for
Yeah.
the Mercer County community.
It sure is.
How old are you turning, if you don't mind answering?
30.
The big
Oh.
30!
Oh, the big 3-0.
There
I
we
am
go.
geriatric by Smash standards,
Unk
officially.
status.
Beyond Unk,
Yo,
honestly.
Gramps still got it. That's awesome, man.
Gramps,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Gramps? I'm in my 20s. 1920s.
Oh my goodness. No, that's awesome. How are you feeling?
I feel all right. I mean, life is going well right now. So.
Yeah, you've been just like working and stuff.
Yeah,
doing the
working. I have a new job.
Nice.
So I've just been busy mostly with that.
Yeah, because I know you're at like a bar.
Yeah, I
You're,
used to
bartending.
bartend. I have an actual job because
Nice.
I don't. I guess I can tell this story on
Is the
air,
bar doing
but
well?
no.
You can talk. You can,
So basically, what happened was the bar I worked at, that specific store closed, and then they closed like half of the entire franchise, and now the entire
Oh.
franchise is gone. And
The
this is
entire
all over.
franchise
This
is
is all
gone?
over the course of like maybe like 9 months.
They
I think there's still a few
Wow.
left. I think the one in Cherry Hill's still around, maybe,
Okay.
but
They couldn't do it without you.
yeah,
That's
apparently
crazy.
not.
I mean, listen, it's pre-EO or it's like pre-EO leaving and like post-EO
Yeah.
leaving. You know what I mean? It's like BCE and like Aftercom era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be
BCEC.
the Mercer County Smash scene. EO left.
No, genuinely, that's really true, because I think we've seen how much it took for Mercer County to bounce back after we lost Hyperspace. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys don't know, which if you don't know, you literally live under a rock, or you started getting into the scene yesterday, which, I mean, if you did, welcome to the Smash scene.
Yeah, great to have you, but you
Um,
suck.
True. But you helped host a tournament inside of a mall, inside of a virtual reality arcade
Yes,
place.
that is correct.
Do you want to talk about your experience with setting up Hyperspace and what inspired you to do it?
Well, with Hyperspace, they actually had been hosting tournaments before COVID.
Yeah.
And at that point, I wasn't really helping at all. But post-COVID, they talked about running it, and they tried to run a little bit by themselves, and it really wasn't working. And at that point, like, obviously I won a tournament there, and I'll do what it takes. So I came in as like, hey, I will help you run this, advertise it, et cetera, et cetera. Just, please keep this going.
Yeah.
And so we kind of set things up. We had to rearrange stuff. We changed the day. We changed the hours because before they were trying to run at 5, and it was like, we can run at 6. And then they got special permission from them all, which, thank you very much to owners for that. I couldn't even believe that was like an option.
Bridge.
My home.
And yeah, we ran for, under me, I guess, we ran for almost 100 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow. And you were doing that by
ended
yourself,
at, like,
basically.
I think 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was you and I forget the other guy that worked at Hyperspace. What his name was?
Omar.
Huge shout
Omar
out to Omar.
did a lot of the work.
I hope he's doing well, dude. He's
he
an absolute homie.
I believe he is. I haven't, kept up with him, but he does have a comp sci degree, which
That's
obviously that market's a little rough right now, but a degree is a degree.
Degree's a degree, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm in English.
But
so,
yeah, he
He's
was
got
a
something.
huge help. He did the stream. He did like a lot of the stuff in the background and setting up. And then of course Venture helped a lot, and
Yes.
Mom Gaming helped a lot towards the end too. She did most of the hard work, most of the actual running the bracket stuff towards the end. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah. For a while, I was like I was like a little Hyperspace intern. I would occasionally update the brackets once or twice. Like I'm helping. I'm putting in work.
And if you could catch us up, what caused Hyperspace to shut down?
So essentially what happened was the mall did not want to renew their lease. They did not, it wasn't like they couldn't afford to be in the mall anymore situation. The mall just straight up said, we don't really want you here anymore.
Really?
Yeah, that's my understanding. That's what they told me.
They just didn't agree with having a VR arcade.
I guess. I don't know what the deal was. And then they were planning on trying to start up somewhere else, but I never heard back after that. So I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it really is a shame. But...
Yeah, it was such an unfortunate moment because I feel like Hyperspace, once it really got going, became such a staple of the Mercer County community.
Mm-hmm.
And those pop bonus events, those monthly or bi-monthly events, those would really get a lot of big names. Like Pharaoh would pop out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You would have I think A9 just popped up at one point.
Yeah, we get a good amount of South Jersey players. We got some PR players too for North Jersey. Smash Bros came out a few times. I think Phantom came out a couple times. Pharaoh, of course, was at most of the pop bonuses.
Yeah.
Ranger, when he was in NJ, he attended a lot of them, which I'm grateful for.
When Ranger and Mateo would both come, that was always a movie because they're so funny interacting with each other.
Oh yeah,
because they're
for
always
sure.
talking trash to each other and just kicking it. It was amazing.
But yeah, there's a lot of local players too who attended almost every week. I'm thinking Ob McBob. I'm thinking Yeast. I'm thinking a lot of TC&J players, of course, and the
I was hitting it every week.
Yeah.
I was during my prime of my neither prime. I was going to every Hyperspace.
Oh yeah.
I had my budget allocated towards Hyperspace and Popeyes, the post bracket Popeyes.
One time I was eating dinner with friends and I got the bill and they were all going to Venmo me. They looked through my Venmo and they saw EO for weeks on end. They thought I was I was taking out loans from you or something.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. But that showed how much we loved Hyperspace. And there were some really funny things that happened there. DK dittos with Brian and and Marvell, or was it Mateo?
Oh, I think it was Mateo.
It's probably Mateo. Mateo used to main DK actually.
That makes sense.
There was a lot of awesome moments. There was I remember I had a lot of moments there as well. That was the only time I had ever taken a set off of you.
That is true.
In a
yes.
1v1 environment.
Yes.
I did beat you in a random doubles side bracket, but other than that, I did the math earlier today, and it has been 1,063 days since I last took that set off of you. It was October 18th, 2022. At Hyperspace. It is near the 3-year anniversary of my only time taking a set off of EO.
And you know what? Did you have a question you wanted to ask? Because I wanted to say, this is such a, I think, underreported fact about EO. He is cracked at this game. and he doesn't practice.
Yeah, I do barely practice.
And
it is true.
I remember one time Twitter was blowing up for some reason, and for a good reason, because I saw you had beaten WebJP at a fusion.
I made that. I made that tweet of. It was I forget what the caption was. It was about like you being like a Bowser man that spams F Smash and hosts like a mall tournament.
Yeah.
And it's like the gif of LeBron preparing for a game.
Yeah.
I need to find that tweet again.
No, I think I remember that tweet. It was like WebJP after he gets knocked into losers by F smashing Bowser TO.
Yeah, it was
because he went like 13-0.
Yes, WebJP won like however many sets in a row to win that whole tournament. I was like, it was like WebJP after he loses to like to a Bowser main who spams F Smash and hosts tournament at mall.
Yeah.
The E, F Smash, and neutral O. It's like your middle name in quotation marks. But you get me with that all the time because I think in like the 12 sets we've played together, and I'm not kidding, I think I've taken one game. And you were not playing Bowser.
Oh, that was during Wii Fit Winter.
That was during, and tell me about Wii Fit Winter too. So you decided, you got up on a random Tuesday or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get on a New Jersey PR with my secondary because I feel like it.
No, I didn't quite make it, unfortunately. I was relatively close, but I did play all Wii Fit for season winter 2024, I guess. So last year.
And you were cooking. I saw you at Sector X. You were making the rounds trying to get this Wii Fit on the.
Yeah, I definitely got some wins. I definitely got some really good wins. I beat Noodle. I beat Tough Ludwig. I beat Gray a few times. I was really close to being A9 the one time we played, but unfortunately couldn't quite pull it out.
It wouldn't surprise me if you did. It really wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But yeah, God, you've just been around for so long. You've been such a staple of the scene. What do you think? What has been one of your favorite parts of being this involved in the Smash community?
I really just a part of it why I've been here so long is I really do genuinely enjoy the game. I know there's some people in the community that don't, but I really do genuinely enjoy playing the game. That's the reason why I will drive however long to play the game, at least like once a week.
I mean, we think about, because me and EO go way back in terms of like my freshman year of college when I was really just getting into the Smash community. Because you were one of the first people I met like in this area, because you were hosting Hyperspace and all that stuff, and you would carpool me to all these different tournaments, and we would literally we would hit up like 2 or even like 3 tournaments a week.
Yeah.
I was such a neater at the time. I was popping out to all these different tournaments, and I would go 0-2 every time. But I always, like, me and EO have a lot of memories of just like kicking it in the car, just having conversations for hours as we're like, driving like an hour and a half to go to Stargate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true. And I do. It's not just the Smash, but it's also the people, really.
Yeah.
Like, the community is
really
amazing.
I think that was like one of the big things that got me to continue to be a part of the community and to continue to feel so dedicated towards showing love to the community was like that experience with you. And so I want to like, I feel like I always told you like thank you for taking me on these carpools, and I always gave you your gas money and stuff like that, but like I really want to make it known like just how much I appreciate that, because that genuinely, it means a lot to me that you were able to take that time out of your day to take me to all these places and just talk about anything, whether it's Smash, life, and everything in between. I want to give you your flowers, and I want that to be known.
All right. Well, thank you. It's much appreciated.
I appreciate you, my man. But
for real.
Still old though.
Yeah. Very
Still
old.
Gramps,
unfortunately.
That's okay.
Hey, with being Unk comes wisdom.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like the master Shifu of the Smash community, bro. You know what I'm saying? Giving us the guidance.
You ever see that meme of like the old guy in China, and he's like, I still need 7 students to come out so I can teach them spinjitzu. It's like EO in front of the Quaker Bridge Mall. I remember the first time I met you, it was because Kenny, I was not going to play Smash in college. I was done with it. I was fed up. But then I met Kenny one night in the AC Lounge at Centennial, and then he offered to take me, and that was a story and a half. But he offered to take me to a Hyperspace, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just back in the Smash scene now.
Yeah.
And I met you, and you drove me to my first tournament.
That's
And
actually how I met you.
oh yeah, in the car.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, all three of you were in that car, I
Yeah,
suppose.
dude, I remember that set because we also played a set that tournament. I remember it was like I should have 2-0'd you, but like I SD'd at like 0, and then game 3 had to be like last hit. It was really funny.
Oh my god, that was an amazing
But
set.
I feel like a lot of what happens in Mercer County, like it's like it's like the 7 degrees of like connection or whatever, like that rule. Like everything comes back to EO.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Everything in some way in the Mercer County community comes back to EO. That's why he's really the OG. I mean, you've been doing this. I mean, you were getting top 64 at a like Collision 2019, right?
I think I got 49th at tournament.
Yeah.
Which to this day I don't really understand completely how, but I kind of just went through losers.
I mean,
and
early Ultimate,
I
man.
was-
It was a different time.
A
I
time
just
to be
remember
alive.
the one set I was playing against a Wolf player and Light was standing behind us because I guess this is his friend. And Light was just getting like sadder and sadder as I was winning harder and harder. Like the set was not really close. Is the
Yeah.
crazy part. I think he might have been like a known Connecticut player or something like
That's
that. But
hilarious.
That is so funny. Oh my
It was
god.
it was such an interesting time. I mean, Gons was like top 50 in the world.
yeah, he was.
Rivers was like top, like Tri-State was going crazy.
Yeah.
Beginning of Ultimate.
Yeah, if you think Tri-State is crazy now, just go back a couple of years and
Go
you'll
back
see.
to 2019 when Rivers was on top, and yeah, it was wild.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of strong players back then.
Who
But
could actually go
NJ,
locals.
NJ's always been strong. Like even if you look back at like Brawl,
Yeah.
like a lot of like the top 50 players in Brawl lived in NJ as well.
It was like legit. There was a long time with the Brawl. It was like the NJ reign of terror.
Yeah.
One last thing I did want to say. So, besides Hyperspace, is there anything you're sad to see has maybe gone away from the Smash scene in the last couple of years?
I mean, I'm always sad to see like all these Smash locals come and go. Obviously Platstar left a big hole in Central NJ.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
people still
the one
talk
that
about
comes
to
to mind.
this day.
Yeah. That one's rough. There's been a bunch. Obviously Stargate, a lot of people still talk about supposedly coming back soon. JT,
It's been
you want to reveal?
It's been coming back soon for the past like 2 years.
Yeah, I can't say too much, but he is working
It
on
feels
it.
like
I can
GTA
confirm
6
that.
at this point.
Chat. Do you think it's coming out? Let us know in the comments if you'd like to. If Stargate is coming back, your guess is as good as anybody else's.
Yeah,
But man,
it is cool, still seeing you out here, and I think like it. A lot of things have come and go, but it's also cool seeing the tournaments, the scenes that have stayed, that have persisted. Sector X is still going strong.
Yeah.
Center Stage has been doing pretty well after moving all the different locations. I remember we were handing up all the different like Smash Tap locations.
Yeah.
There was the Center Stage by the Five Below that I really liked.
That one was peak. That might have been like the best venue
It was so
in NJ.
good, dude. It was such a fire venue.
Yeah.
And the Five Below next to it as well.
That's
it was
true.
a big Five Below too.
Yeah.
It was a large establishment.
and with that, with some nice remarks about Five Below, we are going to end this segment. I'm going to play something, and then we'll be right back.
Nice.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick, before we get back into it, if you're interested in following the host on Twitter, you can find me at O_Buck_King, and you can find Casey at CaseyNoah. And if you'd like to listen to the show after it airs, you can find the YouTube link on my Twitter. That's O_Buck_King. Thank you so much for listening, and let's get back into it. Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly Smash Rap. We just got done interviewing the one and only EO. I can't even believe I'm saying that right now.
Yeah.
But we're going to move on to another interesting topic. Speaking of local staples, we have C-Troop, the bi-weekly TCNJ tournament, always a good time. And we had some funny things happen this week.
Yes, sir. I mean, we had both you guys here entering the tournament. I know EO did pretty well as usual, and Owen not so much.
Oh,
Owen,
yeah, I did horrible.
You want to talk about?
I'd love to talk about my run. I'm going to crash out about my run, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna crash out.
What's up?
First of all, okay. So we're playing Smash in the mystical, far-off place we know as Phelps.
Yes, the Smiling Friends HQ.
Indeed. Also known as the HQ of the K-pop Clanker Hunters.
Oh my god.
That too.
We have many names. Half-App Studio.
Yes, sir.
But we were playing Smash in front of the telly, you see. And
From the telly.
I used to play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons in a far-off town called Hillsborough, right?
Okay.
And I would be very intoxicated during these sessions. And afterwards, we would play Smash. So
Yes.
unwittingly, I have hours and hours of drunken Crom practice.
Playing Crom. Okay.
Crom specifically.
Crom specifically, I don't know why. I just couldn't get enough. I was fiending to play Crom. I just couldn't get enough.
And when we would play friendlies, whenever I would help him practice for C Troop, I'm playing like whoever. Like I'm playing Falcon, Mewtwo, Palu, like whoever. He was playing Crom, and he was doing really good. Like he knew how to take advantage of the Crom stuff that he can do in terms of all the pressure, the mashing, admittedly, but even some of the confirms as well. I would get a little. No, I wouldn't actually get salty, but I was like,
Can't be losing these.
I know.
I think my Crom, don't feel bad because I literally have practice on that guy.
Yeah,
I have. They say booze messes with your memory. It did not mess with mine.
yeah, and I was telling you like, yo, you should go Crom as C Troop. I feel like this is the character you're having the most fun with, and it's like I feel like you would really flourish, especially like in the TCNJ environment where not everyone is as prepared for the Crom matchup.
No, they don't know how to edge guard. They don't know how to deal with Crom mashing because he can do that.
Yeah,
I
and
do
you
that.
even pre-gamed for this. You're in preparation.
Yeah, I recalled the New Rest Basement experience and I pre-gamed. But no, because it was so frustrating. They put me on stream.
Yeah.
And Ice on Deck, who's supposedly retired.
Yeah. Attended more tourneys than
Has
me
yours-
by a significant mark, by the way.
Has he responded to last
He has not
episode?
responded. I played against him. Did not say a word. So I'm guessing he either didn't listen and does not know we're throwing shade at him, or his come to God moment really tempered his ego.
Hey, shout out to Jesus, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, if there's one first century carpenter I would believe to be God, if I had to pick one,
If I
It
had
would
to
be
pick
that
one.
That is true. That is true.
He makes for a good candidate.
I mean,
Seems like a chill dude. Bit of a hippie.
he died for this? That's dedication.
That's kind of metal.
Yeah.
And you know what? Jesus is what I felt like playing my first set. You know why?
Why?
You know why I felt like Jesus Christ?
Why?
Because I played this Mii sword fighter. I forget his name, but I'm looking at the bracket. Tate 10. Tate 10. I hope not of the Andrew variety. Tate 10. I sit down. He's part of the Arcadia crew. I sit
Yeah.
down next to him on stream, and I think, O2, I'm gonna whip out my Crom and I'm gonna clean this guy up. It's gonna be, it's just gonna be like washing dishes or taking a slice of cake.
He doesn't wash the dishes.
I don't wash the dishes because
It's me, Kenny.
I don't use them because
True.
I burn toast.
That is
and I can't cook.
that is true.
And I go to Ike to get food poisoning.
Yes, sir.
But this guy, Tate 10, if you're listening, great guy. Love chatting with you by the setup. Oh my God. After every whiff, you countered.
Counter. Count.
And I'm now.
The sword fighter counter.
That counter's so bad too.
Counter sucks.
But it lasts. What's the longest counter in the game? Incineroar? Whatever it is, it lasts longer than that.
It does last long.
I hit every single counter. Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, just
He's not going to counter again.
no, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's gonna counter, so hit him before he counters. And of course, because I'm thinking about hitting him, I hit him too late.
Yeah. Hold on, though. Did you think about grabbing him?
No, I did not.
See, that's what I do, but I play Bowser, so
Truth
I'm
nuke.
playing Crom. He doesn't grab people. What do you?
And so you lost 2-0 to Tate 10. Is that what I'm seeing?
It doesn't sit well with me, but it happened. And you know what happened? I picked Wolf for the second game because I'm thinking, I really got to lock in. And then what happens is he keeps hitting me with Whirlwind, and I forget that I have a reflector.
Does it reflect?
The war one, yeah, it can be reflected.
Yeah.
It's a projectile.
You can just jump over it.
And that's what everybody told me when I got up
Yeah.
and I lost.
I feel like if you just jump in there, you should probably be fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Wolf is a sword fighter too.
That is true.
Skinny Bowser, as you always say.
Yeah, he's skinny Bowser.
Exactly. But you did get a win, though, against Serbia, at least.
I did. He, who do you play again? I forget, but I think he's a new guy. And that's
Game
really
Watch?
good. Game Watch?
That's what it says on their
Oh yeah, it was
on their
Game
Smash
Watch.
Bros. App.
Yeah,
Or,
I did.
or Super Major. Excuse
Yes.
me.
Yeah. Oh. Don't want to get sued by the super major people.
Yeah, no
for
dead
misleading.
naming the app.
I don't want to get called out on X.
Oh no, they slandered me on the Everything app.
Oh, no.
Ekrock, is this real?
Speaking of the Everything app,
Is this how we're going to transition into Sentinel?
real quick, do you guys want to talk about this real quick? Because I think this is a great segue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. We can save your losers run for later.
You were really enthusiastic about the Sentinel tweet.
I was. Sentinel posted a clip of him getting a comeback in top 8 against TFJ. And was it game 5?
It was game.
It was really
Yeah.
close. I mean, TFJ was up like a whole stock. Sentinel was at 128. And he gets a kill, gets the rob 0 to death type of thing. And very stoically just nods his head, fist bumps, and all that good stuff. And it was a really clutch moment from JD. However, when people saw that, nobody really cared about the gameplay. They cared about the camera.
Yeah.
Someone quote tweets, and I can pull it up right now. I should have pulled it up earlier, but nevertheless, it blew up, and it was from none other than at Rikufu 1218, who says, quote, "Why are we doing this in a place like a courthouse?"
Hey, you can play Smash anywhere, bro.
And 1.8 thousand people looked at that tweet and said, "You know what? It kind of looks like they're playing in the courthouse."
And how many likes it get? What?
Yeah, I said 1.8 thousand people liked that tweet. So listen, that's some big visibility for TCNJ.
Hey, do you think all those people are going to come to TCNJ?
100%.
Yes, sir. Queen 2025.
Yeah, it's gonna be 500
1,000
people,
entrants.
1,000 people.
It was really funny too because the tweet that was quoted was JD saying hardest working Rob player ever, and it's literally him 0 to deathing TFJ.
Yeah, he had like the wilted rose emoji as well, which really drives home the point. It was awesome.
And then TFJ tweeted something like, what was it like? This is so not TFJ or something. It's a classic thing.
Yeah.
Where everything is TFJ.
Shout out to @NotMegna, who responded, quote, "It's New Jersey. We do it wherever we please," which is real.
I've seen locals in escape rooms. I've seen locals in boba tea shops.
And we've seen locals in the back of a car.
And in the back of the car, I was there.
Yep.
I was, in fact, there.
They'll do it anywhere.
Anyway, how was your loser's run or winner's run? How was your run?
Well, okay. My run, it started, I played a DK player, round 1, I believe. Tag was Giggity. They're from, yeah. Great tag.
No, it's funny too because
Excuse me?
so people literally questioned him. This guy nobody's ever seen him before. Somebody
Does
questioned
he go
about
to
his-
TCNJ?
I don't
No,
think so.
he's a Tom Server player, I believe.
Tom's, that's like an hour away.
He came with Gajasa and
Oh,
Brian.
okay.
But people were asking him. They all asked him about his tag, and once he said, Giggity, like Quagmire.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, I beat him. He did pretty well. I think he took the first game actually.
Yeah.
But eventually, once Bowser has momentum, it becomes very hard for DK in that matchup.
it's all over.
And then I played
Weed
Weed Eater, and we played Random Ditto, I think, on stream.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I lost.
What did you roll?
I don't even remember. Not great, I
He really
think.
scrubbed it from his memory.
Yeah.
Who do
How
you think
dare
your
I
best
lose in
random
random?
character is, like, besides your mains?
I don't know. I play a lot of random characters. Like I play Falcon a lot. I play.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with the sorties.
That just reminded me. Oh my goodness, dude! I remember one of my core memories of going to locals was watching your Falcon against Mateo's Pichu at the Plat Star, the one Plat Star that I went to. You were saucing him like crazy. Or like, yo, the EO Falcon.
It can cook when it needs to.
Yo, Gramps kind of going OD.
Yeah. But yeah, I think generally the worse the characters, the better I'm at with them.
True.
Because you're a masher!
Yeah. No, it's true. I am a masher. I'm not
True.
ashamed to admit it.
Truth nuke.
It's okay, I'm a masher too.
But you also play Wii Fit.
I do also play Wii Fit.
Is Wii Fit not a masher?
No, Wii Fit's
Wii
definitely
Fit's
a
a
masher.
camper.
Wii Fit's
True,
a camper
true.
that's also a masher.
Mashing camping.
Yeah.
But with deep breathing.
Oh yeah.
Then
With
then
deep
does he
breathing,
become a
then you're a
masher.
true masher.
Oh, don't talk to Yeast about that.
It's funny. Why does Yeast have beef with Wii Fit?
Yes. So
What
much
happened?
beef. I don't even know, but Yeast thinks that character is top 5.
What? What is
It's
he
true.
on?
It's true.
What is? I wonder what he thinks about Me Brawler. Does he think Me Brawler's bad?
I honestly don't think so.
Honestly, I don't think anyone's asked him that question.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
interesting.
Yeast.
I think
if
he
you're
posted a
listening.
tier list at some point. I mean, you can look it up.
It's like a crazy opinion. Like
Yeah.
Wii Fit top 5.
You want to talk about tier list
yeah.
opinions?
Yeah.
Hit me with
Mine's
them.
are arguably just as
He
bad.
got,
So
he got some steamy takes.
What's your hot take?
I think Shulk and Greninja are both top 5.
Shulk, I can kind of see. Like
Yeah.
Greninja?
I don't
What?
think that character loses matchups.
We've been having this debate for like 3
Yeah.
years at this point.
I cannot be convinced
No, because
otherwise.
you have Pikachu. It's your top 5
yes,
as well.
Pikachu.
And
Pikachu is top 5. Though.
I've argued about him about this for so long.
I mean, it's understandable. Pikachu in top 5 is understandable.
No.
Greninja. Oh, to be fair, I do think if Light played Greninja, I think we've agreed on this before.
Yes.
Me and Noah. He would be the best player in the world.
Greninja's so much better than Fox. It's
What?
not even
I
funny.
think for Light's play style.
No, dude, what?
Hey, I'm just saying. Don't hate me. I'm on my EO,
Dude,
expletive.
you're gonna go from Fox's like frame 4
Yeah.
nair that he spams
Yep.
to like Greninja's like frame like 13, 14 nair.
No, it's too late. I've given him the brainworm.
brain so rotted I can say
Dude.
Greninja's top 5.
Man.
This Fox character's rather skibbity.
But yeah, you won the big losers run. You beat Connor, right? Tempo.
Yes.
Did
So
you play Greninja?
So what ended up happening is game 1 he played Greninja. Well, so what ended up happening is I was really feeling like playing random, and every person in losers asked, "Hey, do you want to have random Ditto?" And Connor
Connor said
Tempo,
no.
he said no at first. He was like, I'm gonna see how the first game goes, and then he 3-stock his Greninja. He's like, all right, well, we'll run the randoms.
Well,
sorry, Tempo, if you're listening. I'm sorry
One
for
man
exposing you.
insist.
And then I played random Dittos versus Wob because Wob didn't want to
Yeah.
play versus my Wii Fit, I think. And then I played random
he was
Dittos
that scared
with
of your
Troy.
Wii Fit that he went random dittos. That's a crazy
Yeah.
decision. I would never play random dittos with you. Like not if money was on the line or my life. No way. I would. I think more than your Bowser. I think I'm more scared of your random than your Bowser. And I've never
True.
taken
Yeah.
a set off your Bowser. But anyway.
But yeah, I also convinced Croy to play random.
Oh
Got
my
the
god.
3-1 victory.
Yeah, 3-1 victory.
Did you get
They're
any-
pretty close games though. They're
Did you
pretty
get
close.
any good pulls?
I got Rosa, which is a really good pull for me because I unfortunately played that character a bit.
Ice on deck.
How was your spread against Croy normally? Do you normally beat him, or is it usually the other way around?
I think generally we're kind of even, but I think maybe he has slightly more wins than me.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys are both. I mean, you guys are both big names around here.
Mm.
It was just really interesting to see Croy come to a TCNJ. So that was kind of a very.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tom's River people.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
normally. He's come to some of the tournaments. I remember he notably went to some of the first Rider tournaments when they were first getting off the ground, which was really cool. But yeah, I don't normally see him at TCNJ, so big
Yeah.
shouts to Croy.
And yeah, then after that I played TFJ, who was playing really, really hot. Like he was playing really hot that day.
Well, I mean, with the help of Sentinel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a bit of assist
wanna-
in that set, I remember.
If you want to talk about that a little bit.
Oh my god, that set. It was. First of all, just looking here, it is for grand finals 3-0 Sentinel from winners. Rob Palutena, and if you saw the games, they made the tweet about being the hardest working Rob player really funny. Because he did not work for a single stock in that game.
Not do nothing, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at this TFJ losers run though. He lost to Croy in the game 3 nail biter. Ends up beating Giggity to make it in the top 8. Then beats Krill in the game 5 thriller.
Ooh, yeah, that was a thriller.
Beats Goat Eater / Weed Eater, and then defeats you.
Yep.
In a 3-1 set. I don't know how close that was, but it was a 3-1.
The games were very close.
But yeah, he's got that Bowser matchup out pretty well, and he's been going a lot of Palu.
Oh yeah,
At
he
point-
he prefers Palu in that matchup for obvious
I
reasons.
would pretty confidently say he's a Palu co-main at this point.
I
think
mean,
so, yeah.
if you watched how Game 1 won that set, there's a good reason why he switched to Palu.
Yeah, exactly. And then in losers finals, gets a game 5 win against none other than Ice on Deck.
Wow, that was impressive.
But what happened to facilitate this victory? You may ask.
Oh,
That's what you're supposed to answer.
I was
Yeah,
supposed
you
to
were
answer
there.
that.
I
Yeah, you were
wasn't there.
I was there too.
I know. Well,
I
was not
can
as a-
speak.
I was
Yeah,
not
but
the
you
tournament. I
you
was
said
doing-
it like a rhetorical question,
I
like
was-
you knew the answer.
I was doing homework in my room.
But maybe you watched the stream. I don't know. You sounded like you knew the answer.
I did not. I mean,
Okay.
I vaguely know what happened.
Okay, well, here's what facilitated the victory. TFJ plays 2 +3 matchups on everybody. And Ice is retired, but it was still a great win. It was still a great win. And I think a new thing for TFJ. I don't think he's ever beaten Ice on Deck before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also Sentinel was singing in Angry Bird's voice very loudly right behind the set.
That's what you wanted me to say.
That's yes.
I
Wait,
completely
what did you-
forgot.
Are you serious?
Did he
dude?
really block
I
that out of
forgot-
memory?
I don't know how I was drinking really hard that night. But anyway,
How much time do you have for the segment, bro?
we have 15 seconds.
No, you know what? We're cutting this segment, bro.
Yeah,
We're
cut-
talking about it next time. Play the music.
Oh,
all right?
play the
We'll be
music.
back.
We're going to
Oh
Bears.
my
Few
god!
seconds.
Oh, I hate this friggin' podcast. Oh my! Just trying to do my job. Okay, we'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick, before we get back into it, I want to remind you that this Friday at 5 p.m. at Rider University, there's going to be Rider Esports Resort. So if you're interested, you can check out Start TG. And with that, let's get back into the show. Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly Smash Rap. We just got started talking about C-Troop.
Screw you, Owen.
Oh my god. My co-hosts hate me. Why does this always happen to me? Anyway, but listen. We kept you in rapt suspense.
Immense suspense.
Rapt suspense. You're not going to believe this. When you hear this, it's going to be the best news you've received all day. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I guarantee it. How did TFJ win this set against Ice on Deck?
EO, take it away.
I can't do it. I
What
cannot do it.
is that, man? What has he got? That's what JD was. That's the answer. That's what he was doing.
Seriously, My Way, but I forget who it is.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra,
Yeah.
yes.
In the Angry Bird's voice specifically.
How do you forget who My Way's by?
I...
My Way by Frank Steinbeck.
any music that is older than 9 months old is old people music to me.
Hmm.
When you do that one album from all your friends things you're doing, you're gonna be blown away by The Queen Is Dead. I'm just telling you. But
True.
anyway, yeah. So TFJ won the set 3-2
I
because
saw you do that.
and we are calling out Casey on air because they have not followed up with their album review promise.
Yeah.
Yes, I promised to review one album from each of my dorm mates like 5 months ago.
Ooh.
And I still have not listened to one yet.
You gotta catch up.
I've listened to bits and pieces of The Queen is Dead.
Oh, right on. What'd you think so far?
I mean, I've listened to The Queen is Dead, and There Is a Light That Never Goes Out.
Two
That's
bangers.
it. 2 bangers, though, I will
Okay,
say.
okay.
Anyways.
Anyway, the point is, Ice was saying he had a headache and he couldn't lock in because JD was singing Angry Birds. My Way.
I do not blame him whatsoever. That was insane.
Dude.
And this raises fascinating philosophical questions about tournament etiquette. Is it ethical to sing Angry Birds My Way?
No.
Well, okay. Well,
No. I think it just kind of comes with the territory when stepping into a Mercer County tournament, but it's not something I condone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't celebrate.
well, that makes one of us.
I don't celebrate video game tournament violence.
Yeah. Violence upon the ears.
True. But, I mean, his Angry Birds impression was really good.
Justice
It
for
was.
Ice on deck.
Yeah.
Give this man an Advil. But anyway, that's basically it for C Troop. TFJ had an incredible run. We had atrocious grand finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Ice still did really good. Like,
He did.
A bad tournament for Ice
Is
getting
third.
at this
Yeah.
point. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's kind of the head honcho of TCNJ Smash at this point.
He really is.
One of the final bosses, really.
Yeah.
Besides, because like Xavier isn't really playing these days, and he's not been playing for a good while. So really, Ice on Deck, yeah, he's
Is that so?
Yeah. He hasn't
Yeah.
really attended much of the tourneys. He's been focusing on TOing, but he is still the hidden boss.
True.
he really is.
Well, I don't know how hidden, but regardless, definitely a boss.
He's the retired boss.
He's like the secret boss you unlock by winning grand finals.
It's like the Professor Oak battle that
Yeah.
was not coded or that was hidden from the game in Pokemon Red and Blue.
It was like at when we were watching Brian play DK Bonanza. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Hey, no spoilers though.
Yeah,
No
no spoilers. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then we definitely won't spoil it.
Oh.
Okay, anyway, that was C Troop. Now we're gonna mention Bears because oh my God, what a Bears! This was the 500th Bears tournament ever.
Yeah.
And,
That's enough for nearly 10 years.
Yeah, they've
worth
been
of Bears.
running since the start of Smash 4, more or less, I think. A
Jeez.
long time. Long time.
crazy. And BD Bean, I mention this tweet a lot, but I mention it because I think it was very telling. New Jersey needs more local things. Like it can't just be a major every week, all
Yes.
tuning into the same thing.
Yes,
Like you were talking about last episode, the esportsification of Smash Ultimate.
Truth nuke.
So I think it's really important that we appreciate locals like Bears.
Truth nuclear bomb. We should have the Funk Flex explosion sound effect.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. We should just spam that. Anyways, we had some very interesting results from this tournament. Some big upsets, as you would imagine, and this was a C-tier caliber tournament with some of the most prominent players from Philly, New York, and New Jersey all come together to celebrate the 500th tournament anniversary of Bears.
Yeah. You want to run us through some of the upsets and crazy runs?
Man, and so it's a shame for me because I don't fully remember whose player's actual tag is, but shout out to Fundy's Burger with Cheese.
That's
Is that
Zuhir, I think, maybe?
Sorry, say that again?
Zuhir. I think
Zuhir.
they're New York Kazuya, not Weezer,
Listen,
someone else.
Number 56 seed, you know what I mean? Got
Yeah.
a solid 25th with just a casual upset factor of 8 against Juice, the one arguably the best player in Philadelphia right now,
Yeah,
and one of the
that's-
greatest Philly players of all time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, also with a big upset over Houdini as well. Don't get mistaken, one of the best South Jersey players
That's true.
as well. So even got a win over Sigma 9 set, which
Yeah.
hey, good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we saw some big upsets there. I mean, we had several upset factors that were 5 or above. I mean, just to name a few, Hayes beating Mercury, was
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Yeast beating MPG in winners finals.
Yeah.
Yeast was on winner's side of grand finals. by
He
the way.
was.
Do
I know.
I don't know how much I need to emphasize. He was in winner's side of grand finals of this tournament, and he got a win, a game 5 win against Zamba.
That says
And
it all
most
right there.
importantly, he got the clip that sparked discourse over the next few days.
Oh my goodness! I'm not familiar with this.
Can you explain that? I'm very.
So he got this clip where he literally was like fishing for like falling there. Zamba trades his up air with falling there, and then Yeast instantly lands on the plat, goes up tilt,
Oh.
up air, land, up tilt, up air, kill
Oh
at
my
like 60 or
word.
whatever. It's like,
Oh, that's the Yeast special right there. And you know what? It's so poetic that happened in Philadelphia. If you
Yeah.
know, you know. Dude, Yeast versus the Yeast versus Philly wars have been going on for
Oh, yeah.
years.
Wait, what do
Oh,
I?
yeah.
What do I need? The Yeast versus Philly war. This
oh
is
yeah,
a-
Yeast,
you know, this
is a
Yeast has
lore
been calling
drop.
Philly
You know-
trash
you
for a
know about
while.
this.
Did you
bro.
tell me about this?
Yes.
Yeah, there's been some trash
I
talk
talked
back
to you
and
about
forth.
the most recent incident about Yeast going pretty far with the trash
He
talk.
he said a few things that are out of line.
He called all of Philly racist.
Yeah, I don't want to
You
say the
remember
exact.
this?
I don't want to say the exact tweet, but I do remember
Dude,
exactly what it
I
was.
didn't know he called them racist. What?
Dude,
Yeah,
There's no dude. I remember we were talking about. We might have been talking about this on the pod. Too.
it might have been on the
We
podcast.
might have legit
I-
talked about this on the
I
pod.
remember him. I did not remember him calling them racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he implied a few things.
Dude, it was so crazy.
Oh wait, no, I do remember. And you know what it is? Everybody forgot about it in like a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
classic discourse
You
moment.
went full scorched earth just to attend.
And then he just goes to the next Bears anyway. He's like,
This is
I'm
so
just
baller
gonna
for that,
attend.
bro. Dude, because I remember all the discourse after he won the Philly Arcadian and like swept everybody. That was like a huge like trash talk moment as well.
Yeah.
There's so much lore between Yeast and the city of Philadelphia.
And the entire city of Philadelphia.
The entire
Yeah.
city of Philadelphia, bro.
Does he go to these things and win just a mog on people? Like
Maybe, I don't
legit?
know.
This man is crossing the Delaware River every 3 Fridays just to stunt on these Philly people.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I tweeted that. I'm at your tournament. Like, deal with it.
Oh my goodness.
That is, oh my god.
He goes to the Delaware River to see if he can walk on water. He is just one of one in Philly. It's like Game 4 Leo, you know what I mean?
Yep,
Game 5
yep.
Aquila, Yeast
in Philly.
Ouch in BC, and then Yeast in Philly, dude.
Don't forget Mateo Monday.
And Mateo on Mondays. Oh my goodness.
I was comparing myself to Christ earlier. Nah, it's got to be Yeast going to Philly. They, oh
Well,
my
you know what
God.
they say: apples fall, yeast rises.
True.
True, so true. Looking back at this bracket, any other interesting events we want to cover?
I mean, there's honestly like a lot. but
Didn't
I think the
Mr.
main
Muggs get like top 8 without being a single Philly player?
thing- yeah, because he beat Sir Moves, he beat Olong, LXX, Hayes. That's all like New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of like lower seeded players making it high. I mean, Slasher got like 4th place.
Oh, that's a really strong 4th place.
Beat is Sir Moves? That's Pharaoh, right?
No, that's I want to say Diddy Kong player, maybe Roy. Actually, might be a Roy actually, but
Not crazy.
I'm kind of familiar.
New England Power Rankings. Is this Suarez?
No,
No.
is it? Oh, it's the Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Suarez?
No, it's not Suarez.
Oh.
Suarez is Long Island anyway.
Oh, okay. But regardless, he beat him, and also beat Free K-Flock 0 to none,
Mm.
which is crazy. Also beat Lemon Tea, which wasn't even an upset. Which
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel old now because like I could have sworn that would have been an upset like 3 years ago.
Oh,
That would have
100%.
been upset factor like 5
Yeah.
3 years ago. But look how the turntables. Also
Yeah.
Citadel. Did Citadel even play Steve? Or was it all Ridley?
No, it's still banned at
Yeah.
Bears. Remember?
Citadel
Wait.
with the Ridley getting top 8.
Yeah,
There's hope. Steve is banned at Bears.
yeah,
Yes.
One day, it may go global.
yeah. Bears is still holding down the fort, and
They're
I
still-
heavily respect
They're
that.
holding on so hard.
I heavily respect
It's
that.
the meme of the backpack falling apart. Like, just let it go, bro.
No. They gotta keep Steve banned.
I can appreciate seeing that stands 10 toes.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for Japan to kick down Bears' door with a cease and desist.
Oh my goodness.
Be like, yeah, you gotta unban Steve, or we're shutting this place down.
Dude, the freaking the deity player that TOs.
Yeah. Oh, Delhi.
Deli's gonna
Yeah.
get black SUV sent in his door.
No, don't do that to Delhi. He's my goat.
Doug Bowser's gonna be like, I just want to talk.
It's gonna be like
man.
he's gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Mm.
I don't even know if we're gonna have enough time to talk about how MKLeo just won a major.
Oh my god, no, we gotta move on to that.
Speed run,
Stat.
speed run.
Speed run. Oh, we have we're at 12 minutes. We're good.
Oh,
we
okay,
got
we're
some
good.
time.
We're good.
Okay.
You want to talk about how Sonic got second again?
That's pretty
It
funny.
can't keep happening.
Genuinely can't keep getting away with this, bro. This is somehow worse than like the Buzz
Yeah.
back in the day. It's somehow worse than like Larry Lurr.
Yeah,
Back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Down a stock, you know the vibes.
Always like literally like always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
That's messed
But-
up.
He's still so good. I mean, beat
Yeah.
Udays, even got the reset against MKLeo, but just MKLeo in the Game 5 thriller was able to take it with the Aegis.
Mhm.
And it's just so interesting that like we see Leo really oscillate between like Leo used to be like the hallmark of consistency
Yes.
and is now been very up and down. But
Mm.
when we see Leo like at his best, it's like it's really like you can still tell that he's still
He's still got
in
it.
in there somewhere is that GOAT player that he can be. You know, and we're all holding on to that hope that he can reach those potentials in the future.
Yeah, one thing about MKLeo, which is I think is pretty interesting, he definitely seems like one of those players. I mean, we know Game 4 MKLeo. He's a player
Oh,
who
yeah.
really needs to hype himself up. to
Yeah.
perform.
He needs to gas himself up for sure. I mean, like I think when you think about, because he was going mainly Aegis for most of this bracket. I mean, he did go Cloud against Kiarash, obviously, but
Right.
I mean, against Jackal, you know what I mean, against Mudace, against Sonics, I mean, he was going Aegis. And I've always been very critical of the Leo. I've always been a Leo Aegis hater. But I'm not even gonna lie, like he's definitely gotten a lot better with the character.
Yeah.
His Pyra is actually decent now. His Pyra is actually usable. He's not fishing for up smashes
Yeah.
at 150 with Mithra anymore.
He's not switching to die.
Yeah,
Yeah, finally, MKLeo of all people's Pyra is not washed.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy. And it's like we can complain about Aegis, but at the end of the day, it's kind of the meta. I think it's ultimately. I don't think the Joker was gonna.
I think it's fine. You know what his Pyra reminds me of his Ike from back in the day. From like early like Genesis, you know what I mean? That kind of like it reminds me of that Ike.
Yeah.
And then the Mithra obviously has that like, you know, like patient, but like using that fast movement to really like move around in the mid range, kind of like his Joker, you know, in his prime days. So it's kind of like a cool little marriage between two of his most iconic phases in Ultimate. Well, I guess there's also the Byleth, but
Yeah, that's true. But even I don't know. Even the Byleth is kind of.
when I think of Leo's like most iconic phase, I think of the beginning of Ultimate with Ike, and then I think about like Prime Joker.
But I do.
Yeah.
What you said about like the Byleth is very interesting because Byleth, I mean, is a more patient character, which is kind of similar to how he plays Mithra, like more focused on spacing.
More mid range. I mean, Byleth is like his Byleth is like the ultimate, just like mid range. Like he's always just like within 5 feet striking distance the entire match.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of similar to how his Pyra is and Mithra's, but I mainly see the Ike with the way that he takes these straight hits and like make like, for example, like the Pyra down there is that combo into like up smash and kill at like 80 or 70. Like I see a lot of like I see that, and I remember like pre-patch Ike Narin to up there.
Yeah.
him cheesing everyone at like 90 with that
That's
move.
my goat.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. But it's
Yeah.
cool seeing him back, man.
It really is because we've been missing him. We've every time MKLeo's in a major and we cover it on the podcast, I always do like the prayer hands and plead in the mic like, please MKLeo,
Please come back.
Please. Like I remember we were hyping him up so much during Kagaribi because he had just gotten off of like winning some big set and losers, and then like we finished recording the pod, and like 2 hours later he gets
Instantly-
eliminated.
Yeah.
When my you know like the meme about like kids bringing home like AI boyfriends. When my daughter brings home her broke Smash player boyfriend, but it's MKLeo. Every day, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. been quoting that song a lot, "Goddess" by Kanye West, because it's such a funny like. It's a very ironic song listening to it now, obviously, but it's also like so funny applying it.
Yeah.
And then we also have, did we talk about 30? Ouch being Kirash making it to losers semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
But Kirash had originally upset Ouch in winners, which is up to a factor of 5, which I did not realize. I did not realize Ouch was the 3rd seed. And I didn't realize how valid that was, because man, Ouch is really good.
Ouch is really nice with it.
Is he low key like is 19 the highest he's been ranked ever? I think it is.
I think so.
That's interesting, but.
I low-key did not know Ouch was that good.
Wolf could still do it, baby.
Yeah.
Some wolves can. Some can.
Not all wolves.
Hey, Jackal, where you at?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Soon Ouch is going to be a lone wolf the way things are going.
True.
He's gonna be like that meme of the wolf sitting next to the tree. You know what I'm talking about? No, they don't understand what it's like to play. This is how I see myself playing wolf in the current meta. Just a chill guy who does his own thing.
Screw off, dude.
But oh my god, I love Ouch's wolf so much because it's like I feel like he's just so anti current meta ultimate with the way he plays wolf. It's so glorious.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like some sets in ultimate, I really am not excited for. Like so many grand finals of majors lately, but whenever. Like every grand finals of every major almost has happened in the past few months.
Last few has been pretty rough because it's like the same people in the same like
same storyline.
Yeah, same storyline, same results. It's like, man.
Same characters.
Yeah.
And on that depressing note, that is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you, EO, so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And happy early birthday, bro.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
And with that, open your mind.